The new Romo deal saves $10 million. The Cowboys also just restructured contracts of linebacker Sean Lee and corner Orlando Scandrick, saving more than $7 million. According to overthecap.com, right now the Cowboys are about $100,000 under the salary cap. One move that would help the Cowboys stay on the right side of the cap, cutting Miles Austin. That would save the Cowboys $5.5 million. Austin only had 24 catches for 244 yards last season, and the 29-year-old receiver missed 5 games due to injury. For more on the drama in Dallas, let's make a wake-up call to Cowboys beat writer Clarence Hill from the Fort Worth Star-Telegram. Clarence, good morning to you. Let's start with DeMarcus Ware. Do you think he'll take a pay cut?
I don't think he'll take a pay cut. Talking to DeMarcus Ware and talking to people close to him and his agent, they have no intention on taking a pay cut. You know, they would have been willing to restructure the deal similar to the way the Cowboys restructured Tony Romo's deal, but they don't believe they need to take less money, and they believe they will have suitors out there on the market if the Cowboys will cut him.
Hey, Clarence, if they do cut DeMarcus Ware, I mean, looking at their defensive line last year, all the injuries they had, do you think that's something that will come back to haunt them as probably by midseason or so?
Mid-season, how about the start of the season? They're not a better team without DeMarcus Ware, and the Cowboys know that and understand that. You know, they hope that he will, you know, work with them and believe and understand the market and accept less money to stay in Dallas than necessarily take less money to go somewhere else. There's no way DeMarcus Ware is getting $12 million for this year out there on the market. They just hope that DeMarcus Ware will want to come back to Dallas, possibly take less money, not have to move his family, and have a deal that would, you know, finish his career in Dallas. But no, there's no way they're a better team without DeMarcus Ware. This is going to be an issue of who's going to blink first in Dallas.
Clarence, restructuring Tony Romo's deal was planned all along, but his cap number for next season is going to be about $28 million. Are the Cowboys going to be even worse shape next year?
You know, the Cowboys are helping, but the cap is going up more than $10 million next year, I believe. And I think it's going up again the following year. This is what the Cowboys have planned all along. Hopefully that the salary cap will go up to handle some of these issues and these contracts as they continue to do this. But this is what the Cowboys have been doing, what they've done over the years. Wash, rinse, and repeat. They've signed these deals. They push them out. They have these guys, and they put these automatic, I guess, flip switchers in these contracts that allow them to turn their salary into base so they can get under the cap the following year. Something they planned all along. You know, I know the first couple of years, if the Cowboys, if we've gotten into this new salary cap, the salary or the cap has not gone up much, but the projected plan for it to go up maybe $10 million next year and have a $10 million the following year helps the Cowboys as they plan to do this.
Hey, Clarence, my friend, the broomstick, Mark Kriegel, wants to cut Miles Austin. What do you think is going to happen with Miles Austin?
They're most likely going to cut him. You look at his situation, look at the contract he made. It won't be a take or leave it situation like it was with DeMarcus Ware because they need DeMarcus Ware. They're not better without DeMarcus Ware, but the Cowboys played without Miles Austin for much of last year, and they do have guys who are capable of replacing him as a slot receiver. They're more likely going to address that position as well in the draft. And you look at Austin's numbers, he's not in his play. You know, he's not the same guy as he was. So the reason they probably haven't cut him, he got married last weekend. You know, so they weren't going to cut him last weekend as he was getting married, but it should come up pretty soon.
That's thoughtful.
That's very nice of
thoughtful.
That's very nice.
Thank you, Clarence, for not making me as heartless.
The broomstick's heartless.
Made me sound. Look, Dallas has a lot of needs, not a lot of money to spend. What should their top priority this offseason be?
Well, we've already talked about this, the defensive line. You know, they went through last year with a decimated defensive line. They did not address the defensive line in the draft. I talked to Stephen Jones, and he said they will address the defensive line in free agency as well as in the draft. You know, look at the issues they got. To the question about DeMarcus Ware coming back, Jason Hatcher is a free agent and most likely is going to be looking for the best money on the market. The Cowboys don't have a lot of money to spend, so they're not going to be the highest bidder for Jason Hatcher. You look at the left end, Anthony Spencer's coming off microfracture surgery. This is a position they must draft with multiple guys in the draft or free agency up front as far as the tackle position as well as the end position.
All right, Clarence Hill, thanks for taking the time to join us this morning. Meanwhile, it looks like Devin Hester may